Well, stocks are plummeting today on Wall Street after President Trump confirmed plans to impose new tariffs on Canada and Mexico beginning tomorrow. The World Trade Center in Utah says they are in touch with entrepreneurs and policymakers on how this 25% tariff will impact Utahns.
They can't come in and steal our money and steal our jobs and take our factories and take our businesses and expect not to be punished, and they're being punished by tariffs.
With incoming tariffs scheduled to go into effect on Tuesday, Utah political and business leaders are looking for ways to minimize the impacts.
25% of jobs within the state rely on international trade, and which equates to about 433,000 jobs in Utah. That's significant.
Either companies will handle the cost or they'll pass it on to the customer. But with the push to manufacture in the U.S.,
so what they have to do is build their car plants, frankly, and other things in the United States.
Diversifying suppliers may be a challenge for Utah companies.
We're a state built up of small and medium-sized companies. We don't have a lot of big companies like Fortune 500 companies in our state. And so because of that, look, there's pros to that. We're resilient, we're innovative, we're industrious, we're nimble. But on the flip side, we're uniquely susceptible to things like tariffs, where we don't have large companies that can deploy capital and bring manufacturing onshore quickly. That's hard for us to do.
Car dealerships say, worst case scenario, there could be a $4,000 to $10,000 increase on a new car purchase.
Parts are shipped back and forth before they're installed. Whether it's a headlight or some other part, they go back and forth over borders. So trying to manage that would be extremely difficult. And there are certain cars, like certain segments are more impacted than others. As an example, the compact SUV, small SUV, and compact cars are the ones that are generally more impacted by this. As an example, Honda builds a lot of their vehicles here in the United States, but they also build some of their best sellers like CR-V and Civic in Canada. So those could be impacted.
They say it's going to take some time to gauge its effects, but business will continue.
Utah leads out on subnational diplomacy. It leads out on being a friendly and willing partner to our neighbors, to our top trading partners, to our friends.
Well, the World Trade Center says in 2023, the U.S. imported over $3 billion from Canada and $5 billion from Mexico. If you own your own business in the state, you're wanting to help, or maybe you want some insight on how to move forward, you can go ahead and contact the World Trade Center.